Hey guys, so I've got two new plants to plant out into the garden. I've got broadleaf sorrel and some horseradish, and I'm going to divide these plants out, see if I can get the most for what I've got, and tell you a bit about their uses and plant them in the garden. So the horseradish, of course, is great when you grate it up and mix it with cream and vinegar to make a horseradish sauce to have with beef or anything you like, really. And broadleaf sorrel's new to me, but it says on here, use young tender leaves for cooking. The leaves have a refreshing sharp lemony taste, used sparingly in salads, good with fish, makes an excellent soup. So I'm going to unpot these and see just how many different plants I can get. So I've got the horseradish here, and I've taken some soil away, and it looks like there's lots of different sort of nodules coming off a main stem. I don't know if that's very easy for you to see, and it does look like some of these nodes will have a bit of root connected to them, so I'm going to have to wash off a lot more soil, I think, and then gently sort of ease these off with as much root as I can, just prying them away from the stem. I'll come back to you and show you what I've got. Okay, I've washed a bit more soil off, and I'll see if I can do this with one hand. So this one I've just gently bent down, and it has started to come away from the main stem. Just there, see where there's a break. And if I gently pull that to tear it off, there we go. There's a brand new plant. So that's one, and I'll just gently get as much root as you can. There we go. That's a good one. That's one horseradish, and I'll come back to you and show you. Okay, so I've got the main plant and two good extra sort of root cuttings there, that little plants that came away, and another one that was looking good, but some of the root did come off because it was all tangled in the main bit. So that might still do all right. So I've got 4 plants for the price of one, and I'll show you the sorrel. Okay, so this is the broadleaf sorrel, and I've taken the soil off and then washed it out with a bit with a hose. You can see there's lots of different stems, and they should come apart and bring a bit of root with them. And this one's on the end, so again I'll see if I can do that with one hand. And you just very gently, quite a lot of torsion on it, pull, and the roots should come out. Yeah, so this one's coming. There we go. So that's one new plant. I'll come back to you and show you the others. Okay, so we've got our main plant here on the right. So a really strong, healthy plant that'll be. I've been able to get another 4 to divide off it. This one being a small one, and these 3 being really good size. So that's great. Lots of new plants, and I'm going to plant them out, and I'll show you the okay, so they've been planted out and watered in. They're in the bottom section of the garden, and I've started to liberate this right hand bed, and that's the horseradish and that's the broadleaf sorrel, so a couple in there each, and then I've put them another couple in the left hand bed. I think it's always a good idea just to plant them in slightly different locations. And there's the broadleaf sorrel down there, a bit weedier over here, and we'll see how they grow. Look out for their progress in future garden updates, and check out the playlists available on the channel.